everyone, we're still here in the middle of rural France. In the middle of the night. It's just kind of up to probably about midnight, I think. Behind us is MS251, a A380 in 3 parts, being taken down the road by Airbus on its way to Toulouse to the final assembly plant to have its wings put on. I'm not often lost for words, but I have to say tonight I am absolutely flabbergasted. To see something of this size going down the road, it's enormous. So you're looking at something in the region of a 550-ton aeroplane split onto 3 different parts, 3 trucks, 3 specially made jigs on the trucks that take it down the road. You can see behind me the centre section coming up now. For those of you that are interested, that's where the gear goes, those 2 holes there. And that bit there is where the wing attaches, and there's the upper deck and the lower deck all the way forward. As I said, this one's off to Singapore once the wings are put on and it's painted. But at the moment it's still trying to get to Toulouse. It's got to go through 5 villages before it gets there, and all the villages and the route have been specially designed, including this rather nice lay-by in the middle of rural France, been designed so that it can stop and allow the heaps of traffic that were standing behind it to go past. As I said, not often lost for words, but if you could just imagine, in somewhere under 2.5 weeks time, this will have its wings on, have its tail painted, have the inside of the cabin sorted out, and will probably be flying on its way to Singapore Airlines, or potentially even actually have some passengers sitting looking out of it. Now, it's taken me, just to give you an idea of the size, as I've been walking down here, it's taken me just a little over 2.5 minutes to get all the way to the front of the convoy, to the nose of the 380, which is actually covered over just to protect it from bugs. We look all the way back down there, you can see the end of the convoy. Try and give you some more video in a little bit of time as we go through some of the villages as it gets a bit tighter, and might be a bit of a laugh to see it go through, see if it hits anything. But in the meantime, hope you enjoy it. So here we are in the middle of the French countryside. Police motorcycle outriders just rushing off down there, you can probably see them. Police vans, a sea of flashing orange lights. And why is this all happening? Well, I'm sure you can guess. Here comes an A380 on the back of a couple of trucks. I'm not going to say much here because I think that kind of explains itself. So that's the first bit, shooting off down the road. And just to give you an idea of how tight it actually is, it is pretty tight all the way down there in between the trees. So the trees are pruned especially to allow the convoy to go down. Second part of the convoy just coming out now. So the centre part of the fuselage coming out. So centre part of the fuselage is coming out now, really slowly as it comes out through the 2 gates in the lay-by. A lot of press and media around, that's the flashing lights. This one will follow through as it goes past us. Just to give you an idea of the size of it and how close it actually comes to us and the trees. There you are. There goes an A380 going down the middle of a highway in rural France. I don't think I will ever see this again in my lifetime. Obviously the A380 is not being built as much as it used to, and I don't think Airbus will give us this opportunity again, but it's a fantastic opportunity to have, an absolute once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see this coming down the street. So the tail section just coming past us now. Again, you can see how tight the tail section is as it rolls down the road. Off to the villages to see how tight it is going through the villages. Back soon. CG is set and the jacks are removed. And a bit of a wave coming from the man inside, not sure if you can see that. Beluga